Welcome back. Taking a look at this right here. GameStop for the third day in a row appears to be having not anything incredibly massive here. But this is the third in a row that GameStop is moving in the after hours. It appears to be on point with the 3-month cycle for GME. And it's coming on after Ryan Cohen, just this past Friday, posted on X the word YOLO. Not sure why YouTube is not showing me your comments, but let's take a quick peek at this. And for those of you that may not know, YOLO stands for You Only Live Once. It's something that is often said by people when they are making a large investment, for example. But taking a look at it today in the after hours, GameStop was around $22.50 and is currently up about 5.5%, just shy of $24 a share. Throughout the day today, it ranged from $22.20 to $22.09 to $23.20. In after hours yesterday, the stock moved between $22.35 and basically $23 a share. And I believe over the weekend, Friday, for example, it went from $20.50 to about $21 in the after hours, after having gone up 10% on Friday itself, probably as a result of the information, should I say the post that Ryan Cohen put out there. It may also have been his own buys, but I know that there was a significant number of long calls purchased on Friday specifically. I believe it was around $700,000 worth, and it came on relatively quickly. But looking at this information here and the way that the stock moved in after hours repeatedly and is currently doing the same thing today, has me thinking that we may just be back on that 3-month cycle. Where were we 3 months ago? Well, we were right about here when the stock went from $10 to $64, or right about here when it went from 17 to 48. So if that is the case, right here on the daily chart we have basically 3 fairly significant candles from $20 to $23 a share. And the last time we had a few of these was about 3 months ago, and the stock went a lot higher than $23 a share. Now, of course, I'm not saying that's going to happen right this very moment, but I do think it's something that GameStop investors and even AMC investors and other meme stockholders should be aware of, and that's the purpose of this video. It's kind of to put you guys on notice that there's potentially something happening here. And as you know, if you've been invested in GameStop and AMC before, these companies make the majority of their movements in the after hours, in the pre-market, when the stock market does not have any limit up, limit down halts. So definitely something I think to keep an eye on, and I think you guys need to watch these stocks closely here in the next coming days. Unfortunately, YouTube is acting ridiculous and is not letting me see your chat messages. I think you guys can see that it's just like popping up for a split second and then going away. So I can't reply to your questions. You guys can see them popping up on my screen. I know you can, but they're going by so fast I can't actually read them. So if you have questions, if you have comments, leave them in the comment section immediately after this video, and we can discuss things further there. But again, I'm putting you guys on notice that if you didn't see my video, my live stream on Friday evening, Ryan Cohen did post the word YOLO and then deleted it on Twitter. And then he also posted Trump is the shit, which if you take the first letter of all 4 words, it says tits. And oftentimes when people YOLO, they get jacked to the tits. There may be a correlation between that, there may not be. But also, in case you didn't know, a recent filing today shows that Roaring Kitty sold off all of his Chewy stock. So he may be making some sort of a transition movement from one stock to the next. Ryan Cohen may have purchased more. These are just speculations, just ideas here. But considering the volume on Gamestop was less than 10 million today during market hours, it makes me believe that for it to be up at all, let alone over 5%, getting shut down just at the very precipice of $24. You guys can see that right there. At the very moment that it hit $23.99, being shot down in that level is clearly a sign of algorithmic high-frequency trading. So, if there was some large buys occurring, if there is some dark pool covering happening or some rolling of swaps occurring, the algorithm seems to be triggered to prevent GameStop for now to exceed $24, or should I say to exceed $23.99. What happens tomorrow and the next few days? I mean, we don't really know, but that's why I'm putting you on notice. So cheers, my friends. As I said in my video earlier, my video last week, last month, last year, we're going to be so fucking rich, and I don't care how long it takes. Cheers. Oh, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you want more updates and more information. Share this with your friends.